Guys, today, Monday, right here is already afternoon, Monday afternoon. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you're joining from. Maybe it's morning or evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my live session. Today, I just want to quickly talk about something. I want to talk about self-sabotage and how to avoid it. So guys, what do you understand by self-sabotage? Have you ever had a minute or two to reflect about your life and think, okay, are there ways or is there any ways that I've been sabotaging myself, that I've been, doing or not doing anything that can actually put me on the wrong lane in life? So guys, what do you think about self-sabotage? Is it real? Is it not real? Okay, first of all, let me say my opinion about self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, or simply put, self-destruction, is the things we intentionally do or not do, that can put us in trouble or that can affect our lives in one way or the other. So do you think that self-sabotage is real? Do you think that anybody can actually sabotage or destroy him or herself, knowingly or unknowingly? Let me know. Oh, Eve is saying beautiful as always. Eva, oh, thank you. Thank you. Beautiful as always. Oh, I'm blushing. Thank you for the compliments. So guys, let me know, what do you think about self-sabotage? Is it real? Okay, I can see Miss Judith joining us. Welcome here, Miss Judith. As you can see, the topic is self-sabotage, or simply put, self-destruction. Do you think there are things that we do intentionally or not do intentionally that can affect our lives or that can put our future in danger in one way or the other, or that can put us in the slow lane of life? Things we intentionally do or intentionally not do. Because it's not only things that we do that can actually affect our lives so negatively. There are things that we are also supposed to do that we do not do, that also put our lives, in a certain position that is not supposed to be in. So guys, what do you think? Does anybody want to join my live? Does anybody want to say anything about self-sabotage? Or do you think in your journey of life, you've actually done something at some point, or you have not done something that you were supposed to do at some point, and it affected you in one way or the other? Do you want to share the experience with us? I think I actually enjoy doing this live thing. I hope I'm able to keep it going. Miss Judith, okay, I have just 4 people here. You are World, I see you. Eva, Miss Judith, I see you all. Please share the link so that other people can join us. Let's just, rub minds together. Let's learn a thing or two from one another. Yeah, basically. That's what this live session is all about. Just want to unwind. Just want to share our knowledge, across board. So does anyone want to join my live session to say 1 or 2 things about self-sabotage and how we can avoid it? Yeah, I'm waiting. Can I call on anybody to join us? Can I say, your world, are you interested? Please, do you want to say something? Do you want to say something? Your world, if you can still hear me. I guess you were the first person that joined my live session today. So please, can I bring you on board to say anything about self-sabotage? What do you think it is real? Do you think there are things people actually do to, that affect their lives positively, negatively? But in this case, we are talking about the negative aspects. Miss Judith, do you want to say something? We sent, I have a notification from Odewi to join the live and say something. I've tried to accept you. Hi. Wow. Why did you leave? We want to hear from you. We want you to say something. Do you want to say something? I'm inviting you guys. I'm inviting Miss Judith. Oh, your network won't allow you. Okay, Miss Judith, do you want to say something to us? Um, let me see. You can actually invite some other people to join this live. You can share the link, please, to other people to join the live session. We just want to talk and have fun together and learn a thing or two from each other. Wow, the East Kitchen also declined. Why are you guys declining? Don't you want to share your knowledge, share your experiences with all of us? This Judy say no, please. Why? Why? Okay. I think firstly, in my own opinion, for you to deal with self-sabotage, you need to continuously have a self-evaluation. You need to continuously evaluate yourself. We can sabotage ourselves in our businesses, in relationships, in friendships, in marriages, basically anything that you engage yourself in that is supposed to propel you or to make you progress in life. Anything you're supposed to engage in that will bring positive results to your life, there are certain actions or inactions that you take, that can affect those engagements negatively. That's what we are trying to look out for today. So, firstly, in my opinion, I feel like you need to always sit. It should be a continuous thing, no matter the position you are in. Even if you're single, you're married, you're working, you're doing your own personal business, I think at some point you must sit to evaluate yourself, evaluate your position, and say, okay, where am I now? What do I know now? What do you think I need to know going forward? What areas do I need to progress in as I go, through life? You can actually also comment. It doesn't have to be a live video. You can, share your knowledge by just commenting. Let people read what you also have to say. Oh, I had to decline because of bad network. Yeah, it's okay. You can just, put in your comments if your network is not allowing you to participate in the live video. So as I was saying, it has to be like a continuous assessment of yourself. You must continuously see where you are right now. I mean, your present position and where you want to be. So you always think of it this way, like the knowledge that I have right now, is it enough to take me to my destination? Do I need to learn more? Do I need to do more? By the time you have that continuous assessment of yourself, I mean, you'll always be on a path of growth. Because the truth is, growth doesn't find us. We always go in search of growth. We must find growth on our own. And it is our actions or inactions that will determine if we're going to grow, as a person. Either growth in business, growth in your family, growth in your relationship, growth in your career, even growth in your spiritual life. It has to be like a continuous learning process. You must be on a continuous learning process in your journey. You cannot just say, I already know this. If you feel the information you have access to right now, what you know right now is enough to take you to your destination, then you simply stop learning. But I can assure you that there is no information that is ever enough, because the world and the things around us keeps learning, keeps changing every day. You get what I mean? Everything keeps changing. So as things keep changing, we must always change with the things that are changing. I give you an example. For instance, if we're talking about technology today, you see technology keeps advancing. Every day there was an era of like the phones that were not so smart. We had like the Nokia touchlights, back then. We had the Samsung blue face. I don't know, for people that are in my generation, people that are of same age with me, they can remember Nokia touchlights. They can remember Samsung blue face. They can remember Sony Ericsson. But I know this, my generation, the Gen Z baddies might not, remember or even know those things. But today, there was an era where BlackBerry was the order of the day. BlackBerry was in vogue. Every girl, every boy, every big girl, big boy wanted to own a BlackBerry. BlackBerry was what we're using to communicate. Then give me your BlackBerry pin, your baby pin. It was in vogue. But today we have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Twitter, we have on Thread now. So there are so many things that keeps changing in our lives, in the environment. So for you to be able to use those things properly, you must continue learning. That's what life is all about. So for you to get to your destination in life, you must keep learning. You have to keep changing with the things that are changing, of course, positively. Because if you stay stuck, if you feel like the information you have right now, or what you know right now, the knowledge you have right now is enough for you, is enough to take you to your destination, you get to a point in your journey where you get stuck because you might not know how to navigate even the social space. So you must keep learning, keep advancing, keep changing and growing with things if you want to, be part of the positive change. So don't be stuck. That's why I said earlier that self-sabotage or self-destruction is in two ways. It can either be the actions you take in your life, or the inactions, the things you refuse to do or the things you do can, be responsible to either make you successful or even bring you down. I can see we have new people joining us. Hello, guys. Welcome to this live session. I hope you enjoy it. Today, we just want to share with each other about we want to talk to each other about self-sabotage and how to avoid self-sabotage. Like I mentioned earlier, self-sabotage, or you can simply put self-destruction, are the actions we take in our lives, or the inactions, the things we do or the things we refuse to do that can affect our lives negatively. So if you are here and you want to join my live session to share any of your experiences, to tell us, have you done certain things in your life that has put you in a bad place, that has, put you on that has affected you negatively, or have you refused to do something that has also affected you negatively? If you want to share your experiences with us today, please feel free to come on the live session with me and talk to us. Let us learn from each other. Let us unwind, with each other. Today's Monday is all about serious business. So we talk about things that can affect our lives positively and things that can bring positive changes to our lives. I can see me and Yvonne. I can see Maitana. You're welcome to my live session. I hope you enjoy the live and also learn one or two from here. And we also want to learn from you. Personally, I want to learn from you. So feel free to drop your comments, or feel free to, be part of the live video and just talk basically. It's not like nobody's this is a free space, it's a safe space to air your opinion, to say what you think about self-sabotage and avoiding self-sabotage. What are those things that you have done in your life? What are the things that you have refused to do in your life? So I feel like at some point in your life you have to sit down and think, have, an evaluation of where you are right now, your present situation. Think of how you got there, think of your destination, and how you intend to get to your destination. What are the things that you have done that have gotten you there? What are the things that that you have refused to do that has also gotten you there? So you must think about those things. You must evaluate your life from time to time in your business, like I said earlier, in your relationships, in your spiritual journey, you know, in your marriages, in your friendships, everything you do in your career. You must make sure that you are not, putting yourself on that lane of self destruction or self sabotage. Don't do things that you will look at in, let's say, in 5 years to come and say, oh, had I known, if I'd known, I wouldn't have done this thing that I did in 2024. Or if I had known, I would have done this thing differently, in 2024. Someone advised me to take this course. Someone advised me to take this education. Or I even thought of taking this education or learning this skill in 2024. Look at me, this is 2020, 2030. I didn't learn it. Why didn't I learn it? Why did I refuse to learn it? Or why did I drop out of school when I was supposed to have even graduated like 5 years ago? These are some of the things, personal evaluation, because truth is not every one of us will be lucky enough to find people that would tell us these things from time to time, or people that will help us to evaluate our lives from time to time. So that is why that self-introspection is very important. You must learn it. It is a skill you have to learn on your own, to sit yourself down, ask yourself questions, and evaluate your situation, your present situation, and see, what did I do to get here? How did I get myself here? You can be enjoying your life. You can be living well the way you want to live. Also evaluate yourself. How did I get myself? How did I become so lucky? What did I do to get here? You know, So if you are in a good space right now, you must evaluate yourself and make sure you remain in that space. You must make sure that you continue doing those things, engaging with the right people, making the right decisions that brought you to your present place of success. But if you feel that where you are presently is not good enough for you, you must also think and see, how did I get here? What were the decisions I made that got me here? You must evaluate yourself and say, how do I make better decisions? What do I do from here going forward? Or what do I need to stop doing? Or what was I supposed to do that I didn't do that got me here? So your actions, your inactions, they play a very vital role in your journey of life. And they can either, they all have the power to destroy you if you are not careful. So, guys, I want to see your comments. I want to see what you have to say about self sabotage. Do you think it makes sense? Do you think that as much as we love ourselves in life, we can actually do things to destroy ourselves? We can make decisions. We can do things either knowingly, it can be intentional, or otherwise. So, do you think it is possible to destroy oneself? What do you think about it? Let me, read your comments. I want to learn from you. Have you had any experience that you say, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this? Why did I do this? Let me know. I also want to learn from you. I want us to learn from each other. We are very few on this live session, but we can also learn a thing or two from each other. It doesn't matter that it doesn't mean that we have to be 1,000 or 2,000 before we learn from each other. We can learn even if we're two. We can learn from each other. So drop your comments, guys. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. What are the things that you have done that has put you on a place of growth or that has made you grow individually, personally, that has brought you a lot of, personal growth that is evidence in your life, that people look at you and they actually see that you have grown, you know? Even our attitude sometimes, our temperament sometimes, we need to grow from them. Our mindset, our ways of doing things, we need to grow from them and change. Okay, you want to say something. Say for me, I think I sabotaged myself when I refused to go to fashion school. You see, like me, myself asked me to. You see, you see, I think I sabotaged myself when I refused to go to fashion school. These are some of the things that we need to accept on our own. You understand? We need to accept, if you haven't thought, you see now, she has done the right thing by thinking, that's okay. She has now realized it that she is the one that sabotaged herself by refusing to go to a fashion school. You see? She was trying to help me, but I couldn't do because of sleep. Oh, wow. So sleep was even You see, guys, we need to just talk about all these things because when you share things like this, it makes us even heal from this kind of from this kind of guilt or regrets or something. It's easy for you to just have to be in that space of self-guilt where you're always guilty. You feel guilty that, oh, maybe things are not turning well for you the way you want. You see? After writing jam 5 times as a then, wow. You see now, she refused to go to a fashion school. But then again, the beautiful thing about this about your world now is that she has been able to realize it herself, that she's the one that sabotaged herself. And because she has been able to realize it, she's going to have that inner strength, that will and power to right that wrong or to correct it. Because it's never too late to start making the right decisions or to start doing the right things. You get what I mean? So now, your world, have you started the fashion school? Do you still think you need to go to the fashion school? What are you doing about it? Or is it a dream that you just want to let go of now? Or have you started to pursue that dream? It's very interesting, seeing or hearing about these personal experiences. For others in this live session, you can see if you are young or if you are still young and you have the opportunity to pursue a skill, to learn a skill or pursue a dream, do so, because a time will come. You will think about it and say, wow, I should have done this by that time. And you may not even be in the position, or you may not have that opportunity anymore to do that you need to do. So that's why it's good to do things at the right time. But then again, it's never too late to start writing, start to right a wrong. Yeah. Because the truth in my opinion, how I see life is basically like a bowl, you know. You have to keep investing in it. Oh, you say I really regret it now though. No, you don't have to regret it. Everything in life is like life is a learning curve. And this is basically your first time of living life. You've not lived before. You didn't have a manual to life, you know. So whatsoever you are doing right now in your life, you are just living according to the best of your ability and your knowledge. You get what I mean? If you knew better as at that time, you would have done better. But now that you know better, you can do better. That's what life is all about. Do better when you know better. I personally love fashion. I still make the basic ones, but I don't think I can still go learn more now. No, you can. You see, that's the whole essence of having this kind of conversations. When we open up to each other, when we talk to each other, we draw strength from each other. I don't think it's too late for you to go learn or pursue your your fashion dream. You can start, and I'm happy you say you can still make the basic ones. That's a good step. You can keep growing. It will not happen overnight, but you keep learning and you keep growing. And just be happy while at it. You understand what I mean? So, your world, I'm sending you my virtual hugs. I'm sending you my love from here. I'm happy that you are still able to practice fashion. And I want to assure you that you can still grow in your fashion world. You can keep learning. It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to pursue your dream or your career. Just keep growing. I said it earlier that growth will not find us. We must be the one to find growth with our actions. If you love fashion, keep growing in fashion until you master it, until you get to the point of mastery. Whatever you are doing in life, even in your career, even people that are doctors, that are surgeons, that are lawyers, that are pilots, they keep growing. They keep advancing their knowledge. It is a day in, day out thing. I don't think there's any doctor that doesn't read. It's a continuous thing. That's why we're humans. So if you love something, you want to do something and attain excellence, because I believe that you must attain excellence in whatever you try to do. And for you to attain excellence, you must strive to gain mastery of that thing. You must learn, get that skill and that knowledge to become a master of that craft, of that skill, of that career, of that business. So you can still learn. It's not my dear, my darling, my friend. I'm giving you all the courage from right here. I'm sending you all the love that you need from right here. You can still go ahead and learn your fashion if you have the opportunity to do so. Don't be discouraged and say, oh, you don't think you can still go right now. No. This popular fashion designer, is it Vera Wang now? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. When I remember or when I do more research and find out her and to be sure of her name, she became a tailor when she was well over 40. She didn't pursue that her tailoring dream until she was well over 40. So I don't think there's anybody that's too young to pursue their dreams. It's a good thing that you've already started your fashion. Just keep going at it. Keep growing. Keep learning what you need to learn. Keep, upscaling your skill and your knowledge about it. And you'll become a master. You'll be amazed that you can even own your own fashion label. Even in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 10 years, it's not too late. There are great men and great women that didn't start their lives or that didn't become so successful at their young age. They became successful even at old age. Look at McDonald's. Yes, that everybody enjoys, everybody buys, or almost everybody loves to buy. Go and read about McDonald's. He didn't buy McDonald's or he didn't own McDonald's until he was above 50 or thereabouts. So don't think that it is too late. You might even be married, you may have kids. Don't think it is too late for you to achieve anything. Draw strength from within you. And it's always good for you to tell yourself the truth and know where you have missed it. So, guys, I also feel that, okay, I've given out 2 points now for you to avoid self-sabotage. I said the first one is for you to always constantly reevaluate your situation. Evaluate yourself. Tell yourself the truth at every point in time. Evaluate your situation. Know how you got to where you are. Know where you are. Know how you got there. Know your destination and know what you need to get to your destination so that you can go in search of those knowledge, go in search of those skills you need, go in search of whatsoever it is that you need to get to your destination. So number one is a continuous evaluation of yourself. Number two is for you to have a growth mindset. You must be the one to find growth. Have the mindset that growth will not find you where you are in your house. Growth is not going to find you sleeping on the bed. Growth is not going to find you gossiping. Growth is not going to find you watching all the latest TV series and keeping up to date with all the trending stories on social media. Growth is not going to find you that way. Growth, you will find growth by taking actions that will bring progress to your life. That's how you find growth. Growth will not find you. You are the one that will find your growth. Find growth. Do everything you can to find growth. Then, is there anyone else here that wants to share their story? You are one. I really appreciate you. I really thank you for sharing your personal experience with us. I really appreciate it. You see, it's good to talk to each other, to learn from each other. I want to hear from other people in this live session. Is there anybody here right now? Let's talk. Share your personal experiences. What do you think you can do now to avoid self-sabotage? What can be done to avoid self-sabotage? What can be done to avoid self-sabotage? Do you think it is worth it to be stuck in a place to say, okay, it's fine. I'm already knowledgeable. I've gotten my degree, my first degree. I can just remain here. What if you remain? You can remain there and still be successful. Okay, that's fine. What if you remain there and in the next 2 years, the knowledge you have right now might not be enough for you to render, appropriate skills for people, even with your degree? What do you do then? So it's always good for us to evaluate ourselves, have a growth mindset, and find growth, pursue growth. Don't wait for growth to find you. Don't wait for growth to locate you. Be the one to find growth, by doing what you're supposed to do or by not doing what you're not supposed to do. But remember, your actions and your inactions can affect your life negatively. You must always bear that in mind. You must always bear that in mind. Okay. Okay, guys. I wish to have more people on this live session so that I can share my own personal story. Yes, I can share my own personal story about self sabotage. What did I do? How did I do it? And what I did not do that got me in that position. Yes. Have I had any experience where I think I sabotaged myself? Have I had that experience? Did I sabotage myself? Was I the cause of whatsoever happened to me at a particular point in time? Hmm. Self-sabotage. Does anyone here have a personal story to share with us? Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage can also be, okay, I think I remember. Yes. I made an investment, some time ago. And okay, it was first on Twitter as at then, maybe like 3 years ago now. I think it was on Twitter, one of the persons I follow on Twitter as at then. And the person came all about, talking about this investment opportunity, how lucrative it can be, their interests are always paid on time, and it is very, very, very good. So because I trusted, I just felt like, okay, this person is um is very well placed in the society. At least that's how I perceived him then. I decided to give that investment a try without doing background check on my own to actually know if those things being said about that company was true. So I just went ahead and I invested because I just trusted someone, forgetting that certain people can even be paid to put up adverts for different companies, and what they're saying might not even be true. Let's even assume that in this case it was true because of the integrity of the person. But at least I should have also done my own check to know that, okay, what is the prospects of this investment? How long have they been around? You know, and I just went ahead and just made my investment in that business, and boom, I lost my money. I lost my money. That's self-sabotage. I did an investment without properly checking out, you know, what I was supposed to check out. And I lost all my money to that investment at that time. So who do I have to blame? No one else. Myself, of course. So that's why you see me now. If I hear of a new investment opportunity, no matter who you are, if you come preaching to me about any investment opportunity, I'm going to wear my 3D glasses and check out everything about that company before I invest a penny into that company. Because I actually love investing. I love investing in businesses. Yeah. I love the idea of investing. I feel like it's a very cool way to make money. So when I hear of investment opportunities that are genuine, I really like to invest and just sit and be doing other things and be making some side income. I love investment. And after that experience I had, I now learned, I did research, and I found out that don't invest what you cannot let go of. What I'm trying to say is if you have like 2 million naira in your account, I mean your total life savings, if you have like 2 million, if you feel like if you lose the whole 2 million or 1 million, you are going to be depressed. You are going to feel sad. You are going to lose a lot of money. Or it's going to affect your life negatively. Please don't invest the 1 million. Don't invest the 2 million. Only invest a fraction of it that when you lose it, it's not going to plunge you into poverty. It's not going to affect your life negatively. So that's what I learned after then. And going forward in any new investment opportunity I'll be, embarking on or taking, I'm just going to apply that principle. Yeah. So that was one of the things that I did that, one way I really know that, okay, I really, really, this was not good for me. I didn't think it through. Someone just sold an idea to me and I just bought it straight up without doing my own background check. So, guys, that's my own personal experience. One of them, that I've had, about self sabotage that I've just shared with you. And I lost good amount of money. So, please, guys, let's hear your personal experiences. Let's talk about it. Let us learn from each other. Let us learn from each other. Wow. It feels like I'm really enjoying the live session. But please, guys, keep talking, share your experiences with us. Miss Judith, you are what you've spoken to us. Eva, the East Kitchen, Charui. Okay, that one is gone. Tana, my Tana, me and Yvonne. Is anyone still here? Please say hello and share your personal experience with us. What do you think about self-sabotage? Yeah, what do you think about it? Have you ever sabotaged yourself? Have you done anything or not done anything that, put you in that position? I want to hear from you. I want to learn from you as well. Let's try to make this session as interactive as possible. Please. Eva, don't you want to say something, Eva? You've been here and quiet. Wow. You see, I'm really, really personally touched about what your word shared with us. It's really touching when you basically have to regret something that you did not do, that you were supposed to do in the past but didn't do it. Yeah, it's quite touching, but by taking the right steps, you can move on from it and also grow. Yeah, that's it. Is anyone else saying something? Guys, please share this live session, share the link to others, let them join us so that we can have a very interactive session. Let us have a very interactive session. Can we please share our experiences to have a very interactive session? Yeah. I have learned something from you. I want to learn from someone else. I want to learn from someone else. So, is there still anyone else here? Is anyone still joining us? Okay, guys. Thank you for joining my live session today. I hope we're able to do this next time and have fun and talk about interesting stuff, things that can make us grow together. I hope we're able to do it another time. Thank you guys for joining my live session today. Bye. Say bye if you're still here. I enjoyed every bit of it. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day further. Bye.